Welcome, one and all, for all is one. Limelight in the twilight. Yeah. Aquarius, you're up. I've already meditated upon your symbol, your element, and your energy. Let's get into it, shall we? Yeah, I think we shall. Good enough. How you doing, Aquarius? Have a seat. These are the decks I've chose. Towards the end of the meditation, I shake them. And when I feel it, I flip them up, thus beginning your reading. You have a message from Spirit. I'll read that in a moment. Six of Swords. We have the Aeon card. The Stele of Revealing. Ten of Pentacles. Raven. The Book. Four Wands. The Bee. Community. Chariot. Yitta. Number 10 on the die. 10 could be significant to you. Completion. 10 is a 1. What's the new cycle going to be about? Huh? Let's see if we can find out. Message from Spirit. Spirit says, look past what you feel. Look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Instead, focus on everything you have achieved thus far. It's okay to acknowledge your weaknesses. Keep in mind, they don't define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. Yeah, man. We don't call attention to our weaknesses, okay? But understand, our strengths and everything evens that out. Everybody has shortcomings. Everybody has weaknesses. Okay? So it's nothing to really be, in a frame of mind to where, I can't show any weakness. Why? He's scared to be vulnerable or what? We don't wave him with a flag or anything, but, it's knowing our limitation and knowing, we're really strong here, not so much there. Is what it is, yeah? You could be moving on from something, okay? Look, your power card underneath that. You could be moving on from something, or Cancerian that's important to you. The Egyptian Stele of Revealing. You can look it up. It's got an interesting number on the back of it. 666. It's the Judgment card. So I see from you moving on from something, okay, in the recent past. You could have called judgment on it, or judgment was called, and it led to your Ten of Pentacles. The wheel turning. What's going on here? Whatever this is, you made the right move by moving away from something, because it turned the wheel, and your Ten of Pentacles is inside, or you already acquired it. He's holding a pentacle. Here, here's your 10th pentacle, perhaps in love. Could have been a lot come up against you to reach this point, Aquarius. But understand, you hold the higher ground. Could have some fast communication coming in. Go within, rest, reflect, and meditate. Let's read this Raven, man. Yeah, let's do that. Raven. Rose. Raven. Shapeshifter. Ravens or crows might be significant to you. Wow. I like that. With a raven on her wrist, this young woman with her jet black hair and midnight blue dress seems to be in the process of transforming, with wings sprouted from her back and feathers spreading across her cheeks like a mask. She begins to take on the identity of her familiar. Shape-shifting is the ability to physically transform and can be found in mythology and folklore, from the Greek gods such as Zeus, who changed his identity to a swan to seduce Leda, to the Celtic tales of Ceridwen and Gwion escaped Ceridwen's clutches by transforming into a hare. There are many fantastical stories of gods and goddesses altering their appearances. There are times when we all shapeshift in daily life, such as when we put on a brave face or mask disappointment. We might do this to protect our own emotions or other people's, but there are times when imitation can be of even greater use. If you've drawn this card, it might be time to shapeshift. If you are hoping to secure that high-profile job, then you might need to dress or sound the part. If you want to invite love and kindness into your life, then display those qualities. Could help compassion find you. The woman in this card is manifesting qualities inherent within her that will assist her journey. How can you embrace yours? Wow. Pretty powerful card. Summon the Reaper underneath that. I'm kind of enamored over this deck. So, you know, everybody having their weaknesses, okay? It's not anything to be ashamed of. It's not something that we all have our limitations. And yeah, there are arenas and places and people you're around that we don't call any attention to that. And I heard in my mind, I was thinking about a job I wasn't qualified for. Sometimes we got to fake it till we make it. And I'm not saying to you to be fake, okay? It's just that sometimes we got to put on that face. Like, if you never had a professional job, then you got to put on that professional look, right? And, you know, it's kind of like a chameleon role, right? Or maybe you've always had career jobs and you want to learn the trades. Well, you don't want to show up on a job site that are building houses in a suit, right? So let's read this bee. You could be a queen bee You know what I mean? Or maybe you're just a boss, masculine or feminine. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Mystic underneath that. You could be a female, okay? Tarot don't read gender, but I don't know. Kind of seeming like it. With the Four of Wands here, okay? This could have been a person that you added. Perhaps it's looking like could be long term. Maybe you left some old ways behind and decided to settle down. You hold great knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, research, truth, and education with the book. You could have a university education. You know, when you get with people, sometimes there's people in the background that aren't happy for you. There's a couple of those. So you could have just entered some type of new connection, personal, romantic. It could be anything. It could be a good friend, or maybe you met an associate that you really vibe with. Something like that. Yetta is balance, okay? Great balance and order. It's also abundant. It's the harmony of flow, okay? Could represent the cosmos. This new person could be a Cancer, don't have to be. Or this could just be you saying goodbye to this town behind you and heading towards this, and it was the right choice to do that and close out the cycles from the past. Yeah, man. Let's see if we can find out, Aquarius. That's the initial part of the message. I'll bring out the oracle cards first. Then we'll utilize the tarot for the past, recent past, leading in the current moment we share, leading into what's coming in. Animal kingdom, second density consciousness. Aquarius. It's a message, Spirit. Alan? Already? Unicorn. You unicorn, you. Look at the transformation with the butterflies. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen world. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Aquarius. I agree with all that except for saying abandon the darkness, because it's kind of like saying you don't need your shadow, but we do. It's an integration of our shadow and light, our masculine, our feminine, our light and shadow. Mystic on the bottom of the deck again. So since it come up twice, know that challenges made you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Aquarius. That's some magical energy there with shape-shifting, unicorns, and mystic. I just heard somebody say it's really fantasy land. Perhaps for some. Aquarius says, I don't care, man. I'm going for my 10 of Pentacles. And the wheel's turning. Yeah. Could be a fire sign or a water sign. And it could be a cup from Spirit. You could already be in this. There's the recent past. We know what's happening there. And I didn't do the oracle cards. That's the first time I've ever done that. Well, we see why you walked away from whatever it was in the past. I got in a hurry. Excuse me. Let's finish the oracle cards. Lenormand. It's the message for Aquarius. It's okay. I can laugh at myself today. Clover. Death Head Moth. Good luck, joy, and prosperity. It's an awesome card to get, Aquarius. And the bouquet, how appropriate, seeing that perhaps your 10 was and a person. Reward, pleasure, and flattery. Smiling, faces on fire. Somebody happy. Happy. 4 wands and the Krampus. Krampus, what you got for Aquarius? Oh, I don't know. Another 10. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. Go slow, Aquarius. Yeah, all this happy, great energy of 10 of Pentacles and all of that, you know. Go slow. Okay. Almost did it again. We got one more. The full card room. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Berkano. It's fertility. Wow, are you settling down, Aquarius? You might be settling down. Berkana. Rado on the bottom. Let's see what else Berkana is. I know that it's fertility, birth, sanctuary, and secrets. If this is something you want to stick around for a long time, okay? Don't keep any secrets. I'm not saying you got to dump your heart in the first 3 days. I mean, dump your, you know what I'm saying. But hanging on to past things, okay, could be secrets, and I don't see you doing that because 10 of Swords here in the recent past. Yeah, you could have a very firm foundation. You could have a lot of fire in your chart as well. And I see you went towards this cup, okay? You made it happen. You went towards it. Whilst a lot was coming up against you. Could have been those faces in the background. Okay, we're right back to where we started. Remember, it had that and the fast communication here. Told you to go within, rest, reflect, and meditate. Somebody could have known you making this change, okay, to leave the past behind and start anew, and maybe they knew what you were seeking, and perhaps that's where all the conflict was coming from. 23 could be significant to you. Yeah, you made the offer. Page wand. Moved on to calmer water. Yeah, you went towards it. You probably knew who and what this was, okay? Yeah, and you were in your 9, and you feel like they're in their 9 as well. That's whole and completion within ourselves. To turn the wheel. See? Could be a fire sign. Don't have to be. You Empress or Emperor. Right back to the same cards again. This is a victory. Okay? From Spirit. I still wouldn't go unbridled, okay? I still would pace yourself. Go slow. Current energy. What's the current energy for Aquarius, Spirit? Tarot. Thank you. Well, there you go. Big old cup of love. Huh? It's unclear, really, where it's going. It could feel all great. Okay? Or, like I said, could be a Cancer. I said a Cancer or a fire sign, did I not? There's another couple of could have met them through work or the type of work that you do. That's how you found whoever this is. And it's hot, fiery, and passionate. Maybe you made a page offer and nothing really happened, and then they turned back around to you and accepted the offer. That's the hit that I'm getting. Yeah. Somebody didn't like that you closed the past. But it was a lot of pain, man, with the 10. There's the 10 again. See? Look at the closers. Look at that. See it? That there be confirmation. Wow, they're ready, man. We're gonna make quick work of this. 6 of Cups. It's it's working together. It's give and take. Okay. It's hot, fiery, and passionate. Okay, and it's going to take patience. Okay, to determine if it's worth it or not. That's why I'm saying go slow. You just never know. Like, prior to the honeymoon period, right? It's like this energy I've already described. Yeah. Did I just mix? I just mixed my deck all up. It's like, head over heel type stuff at first, right? And then honeymoon's over. Like, stuff starts getting real, yeah? Just go slow, man. Go slow. That's all I'm saying. With this 2 of Cups. First 10 degrees of Cancer. Could be a Cancer or a water sign. A lot of cups here, okay? You could have clarity upon what I'm saying, or Spirit and Christopher is telling you the truth. Yeah, man. Making quick work of it today, Aquarius, because it's just coming out like, you probably nodding your head. Yeah. Hey, if it's not a person, okay, it's not your message. But it seems to be a person, and it could have been anything of you walking away from the past, and anything actually can take us from the 9 to the 10, okay? So if you're rolling your eyes from me saying a person, it don't have to be. Yeah, you walked away from the past. Stable in your consciousness and in your mind and in your money. You deserve whatever is coming in. What's happening for the next week or two, Spirit? Tarot. And we'll let Aquarius get up out of here. Tarot. Tarachi. the message? Whoa, 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 whoa. Too many, too many. I see the Nine of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Could be some controversy at work. You're going to build something with somebody. If this is a person for you, you guys are going to build with great strength. Something to do with work and master it. You Empress or Emperor, you. The world is your oyster. Possibly long term. With the Hierophant. Get you some. On this new full journey with Cameo. You got a decision to make. You might have to leave something else behind. Yeah. Maybe give them page offers to other people. This person might settle you down, Aquarius. Balanced and ordered equilibrium. See us, Riddell blowing the trumpet. Huh? Understand that Moloch energy is always around, especially when things are going this well. That's why we got to go slow. Yeah. You're still at your 9. It's not a, you know, it's still a we thing, but it's still a me thing. Okay? You magician, you. Yeah, I mean, it's great energy and all. I'm not trying to down it, okay? I'm just saying, go slow. Realize you're still a 9, they're still a 9, and in the momentum of that gaining ground and time, and there do we find the 10, okay? Go within when you need to gain your enlightenment. Don't forget time for yourself. The Hermit, okay, is telling you it's not total 100% focus on that. We still need our quiet time and our time to ourselves. 44 could be significant to go within, rest, reflect, and meditate. Thank you, Spirit. King of Cups, another water sign. So could be a water sign, okay? This person could really overwhelm you. Like you're really wild. Like it's really overwhelming. Yeah, but you chose it. Yeah, like I said, have balanced and ordered equilibrium, okay? You Empress or Emperor, you were right back in the same cards. Okay? Balance. Mastery in all areas. Taking care of you, taking care of work, taking care of home, taking care of, you know. And, of course, they get a piece of that. But we don't want to lose ourselves in it, yeah? Aquarius. Give me back my energy, Aquarius. Yeah. Just kidding, Aquarius. Here, returning your energy with love. Limelight in the twilight. Be good to yourself and others, Aquarius. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.